So, as I mentioned, StudyLink, have a look at this online. It's a great resource and you can basically do anything you want. Actually, you might be really interested. There's a podcasting one there that's so good and so underrated. You could go, and that's free, so you can go in and learn to actually do your own podcasting. So these are actually really, I'm not sure why they're not out there more, but they are such a great resource. So you can go in and do biology, chemistry, physics, there's coding, there's cyber security. This one here obviously is talking about really developing your skills for university as well. So these are just looking at how you could do the combinations. So I had a meeting with our enabling team this week to talk specifically about like you guys and how things might work with our enabling team. And she was telling us about how basically the Access Child Sturt Entry, which is the ACE program, is really great way for us to understand where you are as a student or where your student is at. So then we can choose and help them choose subjects that match their level of where they're at. And this is what I'm saying about making sure you talk to us. We can be really individual in the way that we approach your journey into university. And then once again, that 3 subjects that they do gives you credit into the university, gives you 1 credit into the undergraduate certificate of university preparation. And this one does cost, so there is no cost to this one, but there is a cost involved with this one. I think it's about 2,500 by the time you take off that credit from the Access Child Sturt Entry, which can be deferred as a HEX, which we can talk about as well. So this was what I was talking about the Connections program. So it's a free 5-day program. We've just done it. We had about 30 students on campus. A whole lot of those students will get offered entry into the degrees. And then the Child Sturt Direct Entry program as well. We are looking at this one to see how we can offer it more specifically to sort of homeschooling students so that it's not just for 19 and above. At the moment, it is our enabling team that would be your point of contact to doing a more individual path. So I'll share their contact details as well because I feel like they'll probably be your first point of call. Yep.
So that 19 and above isn't set in stone. It is right now.
It is now.
You're looking at options of bringing that down.
Yeah, and the reason they did that is because we were sort of competing with ourselves in a way. So we had to, but internally they're looking at what else can we do for making sure that we're accessible and inclusive and bringing in students giving lots of pathways in. But yes, it's being worked on in the background. So I just wanted to talk to you, talk to you about how to access the information about all the different university degrees, your academic requirements, pathways and those sort of things. So our website is got all the information that you will need. However, you can always call us. We have a student central team that we're happy to talk you through everything. But as a first point for you to have a look at things, if you want to look at our online course brochures for each of the different courses that we have available, and you are looking for entry requirements, all you need to do is, it's quite a big page, but you will need to sort of scroll down. And in the academic entry requirements, you'll be able to see, is this course available for like a Cert 3? So you can see in this one needs an ATAR. I don't know which one it's for, Bachelor of Computer Science. The other thing is here, so you can see successful study at university level of at least 2 subjects in any area. So that's where if you've done an undergraduate certificate in a certain area, you would get then access into these sort of courses. So these are the different pathways that you can access.
Would that also be like when you have no prerequisites in open universities and you go do 2 courses off them type situation, that would give you that type of pathway?
Yeah, as long as it's university level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep,
okay.
yep. So these, it just shows you all the different ways that you can get into different courses. So if you're looking at engineering, for example, you could go in and look at the engineering course and see what you can do to get into that. And then obviously there's also credit. You can have a look on the course. Each one, it's hard to give you a full example, but you really need to go in and put the specifics in. There's different credit points for different things. And then there's also, so this just shows you the system that it will go through and do and go, okay, you've done this course, this is what it gives you credit for. That's obviously just go in and put all your details in, and it will help for you to navigate that pathway. But we can assist you with that as well. And then if you have prior learning, that's more of a specific talk to the uni, and we'll go through and look at that, assess it, see if that then can be applied.